Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's coming up next.
It has been a season of ups and downs, twists and turns. It all comes to a conclusion here tonight as we welcome you on this February night to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans. This is Super Bowl 59. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the two-time defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs and the champions of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. At the end of the night, one team's going to lift the Lombardi Trophy. Who will it be? Thanks for joining us one last time for the season. Mike Tirico with Greg Olson. Greg, the big question surrounds the AFC champs. The Chiefs try to be the first team to win 3 straight Super Bowls. What do they need to do to make it happen?
Well, I think the biggest thing in their favor, Mike, is the fact that this is not going to be a stage that's unfamiliar to them. This is something that has really become the expectation around Kansas City at the start of every single season. And you find yourselves as back-to-back Super Bowl champs, and you come in looking to make it 3. If they don't pull it out today, it's not going to be for lack of experience.
Here's 1st and 10. To the air right away is Hurts. That's caught. It's the tight end, Dallas Goedert.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Hurts. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So here is the former Giant. It's Saquon Barkley. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Now it's Hurts. Now a loose football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers, we have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
As much as you try to tell yourself, Mike, that this is just another game, the reality is it just isn't. It doesn't matter if it's your first Super Bowl or your 10th. This is the game you've dreamt about playing in from the first time you put on pads all the way back in Pop Warner. You're bound to get emotional in some capacity, but you have to get that out of the way and get ready to do everything in your power to turn those childhood dreams of hosting the Lombardi into a reality. As long as this guy does his part, they're going to have a fighting chance to come out on top. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
On 4th down, it's Matt Ariza to punt for KC. Back deep for Philly, it's Cooper DeJean. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He finds Jahan Dotson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
And in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? Hurts will work here from the pistol. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down. They get 5 on 3rd and 1.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
1st and 10 now from the 36. And in motion is Brown. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And not a whole lot to speak of there. He'll work it down inside the 35. Second down and 8. To throw is Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And in motion is Brown. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This is going to be from 53 yards out. And that one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Gray. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
1st and 10. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. A gain there of 11. 1st down, KC.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Right back to the air for Mahomes. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had...
Powering forward. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. They trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Hurts. he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read will lead to some easier and better complete.
For a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Throwing is Hurts. And he'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks, but a solid pickup on that first down play.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
They'll run. It's Barkley. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run it here. It's Samaje Perine. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll be stopped after a short gain to about the 30. The rookie, Quinyon Mitchell, up to make the play defensively. They face second down and 7. Gray is the motion man here. On second down, Mahomes. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And third down coming up.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back to work. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start first and 10. To throw is Hurts. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. To throw, Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. At least close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He connects downfield to Dotson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And he'll be taken down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Again, Hurts. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will tie things up. It's now 10-10. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. Smith-Schuster, the man in motion. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
On 3rd down, they go with Pacheco. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. Here's Matt Ariza now, as he's on to punt for the second time. DeJean to return it, and he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Eagles offense going to take over just before the half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
A fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. So we have reached halftime of Super Bowl 59 here in New Orleans. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. And what a season this has been, and it is nearing a conclusion. You guys enjoy the show out there. We'll get it back out to you, too, in just a moment.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Stage is set for a thrilling second half here in New Orleans. We're back underway at Super Bowl 59. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. A low-scoring game, all tied, third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. That is Jalen Carter The Georgia product barreling in for the sack.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down, and that brings up 4th down. That's a gain of 18 yards.
That's about as big time as you get. There's a saying, Mike, that you really judge your quarterback by his ability to operate, not only on 3rd down, but what they call 3rd and pass, meaning it's such a long down and distance, they have no choice but to air the ball out. And when you can convert 3rd downs at that distance, chances are you got a pretty big-time quarterback.
A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Patrick to throw. This one into the hands of Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Mahomes now to throw again. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
I love this concept here. Really good job by the other receivers clearing out that space. Big tight end comes down with the catch, and it's going to bring up 1st and goal.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
The ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
3rd and goal. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. The throw on the run is complete. He'll take this down to the 2, but that is it. Good job by the defense to hold it to a gain of 3 and set up 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not...
And this is caught! Wow, the decision to go pays off. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs go up by 7. It is now 17-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This team's offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. A pistol snap, back to Hurts. He'll look underneath here for Barkley.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll work this forward to the 35. Brian Cook up from his safety spot to make the tackle. Third and a yard. Once again, it's Barkley. And I don't know, I think he is short. They are. They're going to mark him short. And that's going to bring up 4th down.
The key to this play, Mike, was defensively their ability to stretch this ball and make him go laterally. Anytime you could force the ball carrier to go sideways on 3rd and short, it gives your defenders time to rally, make the tackle for no gain, brings up 4th down.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Nice job there by Kelsey moving the chains, and to think he's able to continue to produce at such a high level, you can make an argument he's one of the most popular guys in the entire league, and he's still one of the best players regardless of position.
First down throw, Mahomes, right back to Kelsey again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Throw left side is taken in by the tight end, Kelsey. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Now, Mahomes. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes back, under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Clemson.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Man in motion is Brown. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. One quarter remains here in Super Bowl 59. EA Sports back for the 4th from SoFi after this. Man in motion is Brown. Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, not a good throw there. That's across his body. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And the Chiefs are going to get the football at their own 40.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So now this team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Throwing now, Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They put Kelsey in motion. On 2nd down, Mahomes. The left side into the hands of Hopkins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes got his man at the 6. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
He pulls it in around the 5. Second and goal. Mahomes going to keep it on a designed run. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line.
Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Man in motion is Brown. That is caught side of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs move out to a 24-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he shows off a little footwork, winding his way for a run of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here's Barkley. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Hurts. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man, Devontae Smith. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
That'll be taken in by Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. The open receiver is Dotson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Hurts will try it again. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. They'll come up on a second down and 8. A run. It's Pacheco. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Two minutes to play in Super Bowl 59. We're back to write a finish to the season after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. And he will work his way to the 32. That's enough for a first down. A give here to Pacheco. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Whistles here. We have another stoppage. Timeout called by the defense with 1:53 remaining. Second down and 8. Here's a run with Hunt. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. They put Kelsey in motion. They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play here in the big game. 33 yards. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On second down, Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That's taken in by Dotson. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
He gets that to Brown. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
And the Chiefs have done it. They are once again Super Bowl champions. So what more can you say about these Chiefs? Think about it. We had the Packers in the 60s, Steelers in the 70s, the 49ers in the 80s, Cowboys in the 90s, the Patriots in the 2000s, and the 2010s.